Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is getting ready for July 4th weekend. I know I am. The topic today is so beautiful. We all love aromatherapy. Smell. Smell is one of the five senses that we all have. But how do we use it? And we really don't understand that can be used to enhance our health as well. So we are going to understand about essential oils today from an aromatherapist, Tatiana, who is joining me live right now. Thank you so much, Tatiana.
Hi, everyone.
All right, so let's just understand what are essential oils. That's number one. And then number two is that the quality of the essential oil, right? People talk about this, buy from this, don't buy from that. So we need to understand, because as a consumer, we don't understand what we should do.
Okay, so let's start with definition, right? I'll tell you, I would say the most short definition, right? So the essential oils are volatile substances and they are chemical substances. So I always love to say this example. So you cannot take a lemon as a fruit and say, oh, it's equal lemon essential oils, right? So yes, we're getting it from natural material like lemon. But when it goes through steam distillation, when it goes through cold pressing, any other method of getting the oil, so at the end, we're getting a substance that is volatile, right? It evaporates and it's absolutely 100% chemical substance. So what do I mean by that? So every time when we're getting an oil, so it's good to use gas chromatography. That is a specific test that usually distillers use in order to know which constituents in the oil. So that's why, like, we as aromatherapists say that essential oils are, chemical substance, right? So this is number one, right? What is the essential oil? So, and for the second one, like, what is the pure oil? Like, can I, like, everybody talk about the Taro, Young Living, or like some people love to buy on Amazon. So every single association, like aromatherapist association, say that essential oil is 100% pure when during the distillation process, we didn't use, like anything. And at the end, we didn't add any, constituents. We didn't take any constituents from the oil. It's literally when the whole process from getting raw material. So when the raw material goes through the process, like I said before, right, cold pressing or steam distillation, and at the end, we're getting 100% pure essential oil. Plus, we have to keep in mind, right, so that the transportation of essential oil is important. How it's storage, the same, like, is it cold environment? Is it hot environment? So it's all important. So those kind of things must be taken into consideration. But again, like, you can ask the company you're buying from, like, what about those things, right? Like how the oil is transported, right? And how it's stored. So, but pretty much, yes, there are tons of good, amazing essential oil companies. You shouldn't go with this, marketing thing. So it's good to ask maybe your friends or just Google in the internet. So just buy essential oils. So, but once again, like, I would say, like, MLM thing wouldn't be on your way for your decision making, because literally, I would say every year I go to Terra Blue Lavender Farm, right? And I buy literally triple price lavender essential oil just because I want to support right, the farmer. So, and again, like, he doesn't do the test for his oil, but yeah, he's doing absolutely organic farming. He doesn't use any,
Okay, so we cannot promote anyone. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just example. You
Yeah,
can go to any farm. It's just the nearest farm to me. So
okay.
you can go to literally to any farm and support, agriculture, your local farmers, right? So again, there are so many companies for that.
Sure. So I just want to understand very clearly some of the things. So how essential oils, the essential oils are coming from the bark of the tree, from the seed of the tree, from the actual leaf of the tree, right? So can you give us examples of some of the essential oils that are coming from these three different things, or other ways? And what are
Yeah.
those? What is the difference?
Yes. So pretty much like whatever you said, right? We're getting essential oil. For example, vetiver, we're getting from a root. And vetiver is absolutely good for good night's sleep, calming the nerve system, right? It's gorgeous oil, but again, with the heavy scents. And vetiver is one of those, I would say, heavy oils that can be, you can store this for 5, maybe even 6 years, right? It's not going to get oxidized or anything. So I would say the best example, right? For one tree, you can get 3 oils. So the oranges itself, right? So we're getting sweet orange from the fruit, orange itself, by cold pressing or steam distillation, absolutely gorgeous oil we call it happy oil, right? So if you're in a bad mood, just smell a little bit of orange oil and you're gonna get a smile. So from the flowers of orange tree, we're getting neroli. It's one of the most expensive oil. Beautiful oil, again, for our skin. I call it a women oil because you can do cream with neroli, facial serums, facial oils. It's absolutely great for aging, for mature skin, absolutely gorgeous. As well as that you can use, it's safe for pregnancy, and it's calming nerve system, very good. And from the leaves, we're getting petite grain, right? So just leaves and some bark sometimes. So yeah, again, petite grain is absolutely good for children. So again, if you have trouble with sleeping or calming the nerve system, again, it's good for the skin. So, and it has very, I would say, greenish smell, kind of as a grass, but not the whole aroma as a grass. It's kind of a little bit grass with notes of orange itself.
Okay, and then what about some of the other example that's a great example, by the way, that you gave of the orange and how different kind of therapeutic properties that each one of the components has, right? From a simple orange tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, so other things like, for example, there are also issues like we talked about. The essential oils can also be used in lieu of herbs for cooking. So do you want to elaborate on that? Like which essential oils can be used?
Okay, I'll tell you. So I would say all aromatherapies divided into 2 camps, right? Aromatherapies that do not prone to this concept using with essential oils, and I will explain you why. So because like I said at the beginning, right? Essential oil is not equal to the herb. It's 2 different things. So you're getting from natural material, but due to processing, it comes up with this chemical structure, right? It's pretty much chemistry in the bottle. So that's why we have concern of, using this internally, right? And again, essential oils cannot be used internally as vitamins because it's not vitamins, it's not minerals. So that's why, like, a lot of aromatherapists do not prone to this concept. And there are aromatherapists that actually using it and they're okay with this. So I would say if you would love to use it, I would prefer so that children wouldn't eat that food, right? Because classical aromatherapy says that internal use can be performed from the age of 15. So, and if you're using essential oils for cooking, you might think of putting in a salad, for example, like oregano or celery. But again, I would say I'm for the camp aromatherapists who are not prone to this concept because, again, I couldn't find any scientific evidence, for this thing. I mean, herbs are beautiful, and I believe we have to use herbs for our cooking things. So again, because essential oils are not herbs, so we cannot put equal sign. So yeah.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add on essential oil? This is a quick 10-minute session that we bring.
Um, So I just want to say that, guys, always remember, right? So that if we don't know anything, it doesn't mean it's safe. And essential oils, I teach my clients when I work with people. I always say, safety is essential. Safety is first. If you in doubt, don't do it. Or if you in doubt, please contact your local certified aromatherapist.
Absolutely. And there are a lot of therapeutic uses of essential oils, for example, for stress, for anxiety, for mood, for even hormonal imbalance, a lot of things. And we are making a complete section of how essential oils can be safely used in our platform, which you can subscribe to starting in July. So I just wanted to mention that. So everyone, please, thank you so much for your support. We are almost at 250,000 followers. So keep supporting us and have a great July 4th week and weekend. Thank you. Bye-bye.